Hey everybody, Gary here with Guitar Tricks, and in this video I want to share with you 6 essential strumming grooves that you need to know to play a variety of different song and music styles. So we're going to get into a couple different meters, 4/4, 6/8. We're going to get into 16th note strumming, 8th note strumming, accents, palm muting, and lots of other great stuff. Before we get into it, please go ahead and click subscribe so that you get all of the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks. And if you want to be notified of any new lesson, be sure to tap the bell and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in future lessons. That's where we're always looking for ideas. All right, let's get into it. So the first one I'm sure you've heard many times before, and it works over so many different songs in so many different styles. This is an 8th note based strumming groove in 4/4. So let's just take a C major chord and we're gonna hit the strings like this. So it's gonna go down, down, up, up, down, 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 up, down. So I'm just keeping a very relaxed wrist. And as you notice, I'm doing this constant down up motion. So that's the key to this technique, is that if you had the video muted, it would look like I was going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. I am doing that with my wrist, but I'm only hitting the strings on certain parts of the measure. So if we counted all the down ups, it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but I'm only gonna strum on 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So 1, 2, and the and of 3 and 4, and that's gonna be down, down, up, down. Now the cool thing is anytime you want to add an extra strum in there, you can. So you could feel free to vary it here and there, but the general groove is down, down, up, down. So let's do it on a C major chord. I'll count this off. We're going to go real slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down. 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. 1, 2 and 4. Right? If we did a little faster, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down. 1, 2 and 4. A little faster, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and right? I'm just keeping a very soft wrist. All the motion is really in the wrist, holding that pick nice and soft. And the faster I play it, kind of the softer I have to be. So just as an example, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and awesome. Let's do that over a chord progression. C, G, A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, G, A minor. Awesome. The second one I want to go over has a swing feel. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So lots of styles of music swing. Lots of pop songs, reggae, blues, funk, right? So whereas straight 8th notes, if we take a C, would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If we swing those, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to accent beats 2 and 4 by strumming a little harder and more strings. So I'm going to focus more on the lower strings on 1 and 3, and then the higher strings with a little more force on 2 and 4, and the upbeat of 2 and 4 like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. So it's a down, down, up, down, down, up. And it's soft, harder, soft, harder, soft, harder, soft, harder. And it's low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. Awesome. Now if I apply that to a chord progression, C, G, A minor. So 1 bar of C, 1 bar of G, 2 bars of A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the third one is more of a folk country groove, and it's not going to swing, but it's going to be very similar to the one that we just did. So check this out. Again, I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and again, it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. But I'm going to try to isolate the root of the chord, so on the C major, 3rd fret of the A string, and then the higher 3 strings on the strum, down, up. So it's single note, down, up, single note, down, up, single note, down, up. Now when I hit the single note, I try to kind of use my thumb to just press through. I don't really do much like picking motion. It's more just, you know, keeping the hand right there and pressing through the note with the thumb. So of course, we want to practice these as slow as we need to get them right. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Awesome. Now I'm going to move to C for a measure, G for a measure, A minor for 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one is going to be accented palm mutes, all down strums. So check this out. So what I'm doing is I'm putting my palm right where the bridge meets the strings, and just take that note C, 3rd fret of the A string. And what you want to do is you want to be able to hear the note, but it not ring out. It just kind of is muffled a little bit, right? If I'm too far this way, I can't hear a note. And if I'm behind the bridge, nothing happens. So you want to find that sweet spot. It's a very small sweet spot, maybe about 1 centimeter. And I'm just putting the karate chop part of my hand right there. Okay, now I'm doing that for the whole chord. But I'm really just focusing, you know, on the lower notes of the chord to get that more rock sound. Now, if I want to create an accent, I just lift up the palm. So my accent is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 4. 1 and 4. So I'm accenting 1, the end of 2, and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Right? And I could change the groove. I could go. It's just getting used to that going between accent and muted, right? So I'm going to go 1 measure of C, 1 measure of G, 2 measures of A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. All right, so the next groove that I want to do is a 16th note groove. So the first step here is to just be able to strum 16th notes. So it's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a... And we're doing down, up, down, up. So it's 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a down, up, 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 down, up. So this strum pattern you probably heard in a few songs. And again, I'm going to accent the 2 and the 4, which is really popular in pop music and rock music. So I'm gonna go down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up. Notice where the accents are. 1 and 2 and a 3 E and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 E and 4 and a... So. And notice again, just like that first pattern, just keeping the wrist constant. The movement never stops, even when I'm not hitting the strings. So I'm just selecting when to hit the strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Nice. If I play one measure of C, one measure of G, two measures of A minor, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, the last one is a really common 6/8 groove. Very simple. There's lots of really cool 6/8 strum patterns, but just to keep it simple, since 6/8 might not be so familiar for many of you, we're just gonna do a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. The main thing is gonna be feeling this new time signature. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now notice how I'm accenting 1 and 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because the thing about 6/8 is that it could be felt as a slow 2 with a triplet feel. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's called a compound meter, meaning it can be felt as either a 2 or as a 6. So in a subdivision of 3 or a subdivision of 2. 2 versus 6, right? But we're going to accent the 1 and the 4, and that's going to bring out that slow 2 feeling. So it's really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. And I'm playing it with a swing, but we could also do it straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and... Right? But often 6/8 is in bluesy ballads, very popular in the blues. Also 12/8, which is basically the same exact thing. We're just thinking of a 12 count as a single measure instead of a 6 count. But basically anything you do thinking of as 6/8, it's the same kind of feeling in 12/8. All right, everybody, so that was my 6 essential strumming grooves. So now, of course, you could just practice these statically over any single chord, starting at a slow tempo until you get more comfortable. But take a song that you're trying to learn, look up a chord progression, and think, which one of these 6 grooves could I apply to that song? How could I take these skills and apply them to actually playing the songs that I know and love and that I want to learn? Because a lot of songs don't have a strumming acoustic guitar. It's up to you to find the right groove and translate that song from some sort of multi-instrumental arrangement to just a single guitar. And that's where having a bunch of different grooves, a bunch of different techniques come into play. All right, everybody, if you want to learn more about playing guitar, head over to guitartricks.com. There's a library of high-quality song lessons rated by difficulty with multiple videos per song, downloadable tabs. There's step-by-step courses in guitar fundamentals, rock, blues, country, a guitar toolbox, and so much more. Happy playing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.